Yo, what's good? It's VDZ. You already know who it is. Yo, I just got off work, man, and I had this video topic on my mind, and I had to bring it to you guys today. Now, I know I just uploaded a video yesterday, but I don't know what's going on, man. I'm kind of feeling it. I'm on grind mode right now. And low-key, I'm thinking about trying to get like 100 videos uploaded on my channel by the end of the year. I think there's like 45 up there right now, so I would need 55 more. Quick math. I did it earlier. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna hold you. So yeah, I want to push myself. I need to set some kind of goal for myself just to really get my channel going, because there's a lot of variety of things that I really want to bring to you guys and talk about. So first and foremost, I know I always say this at the end, but y'all, if you're here, if you're watching this video right now, just please subscribe to your boy, man. I'm only gonna get better as time goes on, so if you don't want to miss anything from me, just show a little love, subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment if you have anything that you'd like for me to discuss in a future video. I'm open to all suggestions. Now, that being said, the topic that I have for you guys today is why it is important for you to set boundaries for yourself in regards to other people. Now, this is something that's been real prevalent for me in my life like today, and I got a few stories and examples for you guys of how I've set boundaries for myself and the changes that came after. Now, in order for us to have any kind of in order for us to have any kind of productive relationship or quality relationship with our co-workers, with family, with friends, in our dating lives, it is important that we know what we're willing to tolerate before we actually get into those relationships. Now, I'm sure y'all have all heard that old cliche saying, if you give someone an inch, they'll take a mile. And even though that saying is cliche, like, it's been repeated a lot because it actually holds some weight to it. There's a lot of truth to it. Like, if you don't lay the boundaries and the guidelines for what you're willing to tolerate from someone, they're gonna keep pushing that, to see, oh, what is it that I can actually get away with? Like, where is this person's breaking point? And you might think, you have to be some kind of evil person to intentionally go out and do that to somebody, to try somebody in that way. But that's actually not true. It happens way more often than we might even realize. Like, I'm guilty of it myself. Not intentionally, not with malicious intent trying to hurt somebody. But, if someone's not letting you know clearly, I don't like what you're doing here, how are you going to know that they're not okay with it? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you guys an example. Y'all know I like my examples. Like, so boom. I could think of like 3 examples in the workplace. And one recent one, right? I was on my break, chilling outside, and one of my coworkers was coming into work, and they go like, hey, it's a guy. He goes, yo, what up, boy? And mind you, he's always addressed me, in that way previous times. And I always addressed him by name. And every single time he said boy, like, I just don't like people calling me boy. I like, especially if it's someone of Caucasian persuasion. But, he had a little melanin in him, but still, like, regardless, I don't care who you are, don't call me boy. That's how I'm feeling. But I let it slide, right? Like 5 times before without saying anything. Now, to someone else, that might not bother them being called that, but if it's something that, it was something that bothered me. So that's a boundary that I have. I had to let him know. So boom, he comes up to me and I'm like, yo, he's like, what up, boy? I'm like, yo, such and such, you don't know my name? Like, at this point, and he comes like, well, what you talking about? I'm like, I call you by your name every time, and you calling me boy. He's like, oh yeah, that's what I say to my homies. Like, we say that to each other all the time. Now in my head, I'm like, all right, but we co-workers, man. We not friends. We not cool like that. But I didn't have to go that hard because I know he got the point. I'm like, yeah, it just rubs me the wrong way when people come at me that way. And you know what happened the next day when we both were in work? goes, "Hey, Levon, what up?" You know what I'm saying? Addresses me by my name because I spoke up and I said something and I laid that boundary. You know what I'm saying? And if I didn't say that, he wouldn't have known any better. Another quick example. So boom, right? This one happened last year. And this was also from the workplace. So I'm coming into work and just pulled up, right? And I walked through the door, so I haven't even clocked in yet. And one of my coworkers, you know, a little above me in status, this was back when I was a cashier, which I'm not doing anymore. And they go, "Yo, Levon, so gets my attention. I need you to hop on register and cover for them, like when you get back." And in my head, like, yo, I'm mad stubborn, and I've always been since I was a kid. I don't like people telling me what to do, but that's not even the point. My issue was like, yo, I'm not even on the clock yet. Like, I'm still a common citizen at this point. I could be in here shopping and you over here making demands. Like, no, I wasn't having that. So boom, clocked in, came back, talked to old girl, and I let her know, I'm like, yo, like, until I'm clocked in, until you see me with my apron on, like, don't be telling me what to do and where to go and making demands. You know, I'm not having that. And ever since that time, right, she's had the utmost respect for me and everyone else at my job, because they know that I'm not the kind of person to just allow something that I don't like to happen towards me and not address it or just let it fly under the radar. Like, I'm not taking that from anybody, right? And that brings me to my second point, which is when you set boundaries for yourself, people respect you. Like, people will try you to see what you're willing to take and what they can get away with. But as soon as you let them know, like, they're far less likely to do anything to upset you or to bother you in the future. And that's why I say, for you to have a quality relationship, you have to set your boundaries down, because I'd much rather you lay down your boundaries and know that everything that's going on around you in your bubble, you're actually okay with, as opposed to hanging out with people. You're like, oh yeah, they said this little snide remark to me, you know what I'm saying, or they treated me that way, and I'm feeling some type of way about it, but I'm not gonna speak up. I'm not gonna say anything. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good relationship. That's not a quality relationship if you're not actually happy with the way that people are treating you. And for those of you who aren't really used to standing up for yourself, like maybe don't really got a backbone like that yet, because honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, until I started working at the job I'm at now, that was something that was kind of uncomfortable for me. Like, I remember when I first addressed that girl I was telling you about, and sometimes with people before that, like, it took a lot for me to go up and say something, because I'm like, I used to take a lot of BS from people, which is why I don't these days at all, because I've been through all that, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was awkward, it was uncomfortable at first, but the results and the quality of the relationship that you will have moving forward after you actually do step into that and be like, all right, I'm about to put my foot down, I'm not tolerating BS from anyone. That's when you'll start to actually have more quality relationships and just be happier with, you know, the relationships that you have with other people. And people will just respect you more overall. You know what I'm saying? That goes with dating too. If you're a guy that's talking to a girl, like, let her know early what you're willing to tolerate and what not. Because girls, I mean, they're the main ones that'll try you. I'm telling you, like, she'll say one little snide remark and then boom, you let it slide. It's gonna be, next thing you know, she's gonna be cussing you out down the line. It's gonna be a whole thing, man. I've been there. Don't let it happen. But yeah, that's just a video I got for you guys today, man. Hope y'all got something from it. Man, I'm about to keep pounding these videos out. That sounded questionable. I'm gonna keep bringing these videos to you guys. And man, I hope y'all have a good one. Y'all take it easy. I'm gonna see you in the next one. Deuces. you.